I fixed it. Okay. Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Oh, okay. I'm almost on time, but not quite. As usual. I don't really have any news today, so we can just keep on keeping on with Dredge. I do have to say that today I will have to leave a little early. I've got dinner plans with my dad, and I don't want to like butt up the end of stream right when I need to go get ready. So, oh hey, I got some people hanging out. It's Jacob and Splody. Hey guys, I am back. I was gone all summer. I did a video post on what happened, so I won't reiterate because it was a lot. But a good half of my summer I spent sick, so there was that. But yeah, and then we will go back to Hellblade eventually. I need to go back through my videos so that I can see where we were because I don't remember anything. I mean, I remember a little bit, obviously, but I want to be more like involved with everything that's going on when I get back into it. So for now, we're playing Dredge. So it's day 2 of Dredge, and we're gonna see how far we can get before I have to leave early. With that being said, get everything out of the way. Twitch and OBS. Oh, you know what? Sound check, beep boop. Oh, you know what? Sound check, beep boop. Okay, you can hear me. You can kind of hear me. Am I low? Okay, try again. Sound check. Beep boop. Okay, try again. Sound check. Beep boop. I still feel like I'm a little low. I'm gonna turn myself up. Serious question about decision on a drawing tablet. Serious question. Whoops. Shh, shh. What's the question? If you're gonna ask me what I use the Apple. I have an old Apple tablet. It's like the oldest tablet that's compatible with the first generation Apple Pen. Yeah, you can DM me if you'd rather. We can do it that way. But other than that, I don't know much about them because I have been relying on my Apple tablet for so long. But one of the reasons that I fell in love with it is because the pen itself has the pressure sensitivity that like a Wacom tablet has, or the Cintiq, which is what I was used to in school. So I got to play around with it, and it's like more on the cheaper side. And then Apple tablet also is a tablet, and I could use it as such. So it was just like more pros for that. But I'd understand like people not wanting the whole Apple tablet atmosphere. But I honestly, I would suggest something that's got the screen on it, like you're drawing on it, like like you would be your sketchbook, because it feels so much more intuitive versus the old school tablets where it's on the table and you're having to stare at the screen and you're not looking at where your arm and your hand movements are. That is so, and people can get it, obviously they did, and it looks really great, but it's hard to go from normal illustration on pen and paper to not looking at what you're making, if that makes sense. You got financial aid and you're trying to make a decision. Good idea, though. That's probably the best way to do it, though. It really depends on like what your plans are with your own digital art. If that's because if you're going to want to animate on the same thing, I'm going to suggest the Apple tablet, because most of the smaller tablets, they're not going to be what you need. And if you're going to want a tablet to animate on, those get expensive. They get so expensive. And I know that you could probably get a newer Apple tablet and probably the newer pen for much cheaper than like the one I paid for mine, pretty much, because I've had mine for years. So I'd love an upgrade, but I can't afford that right now. And I don't need it, so. But yeah, Maya stuff. Because that's difficult, because you can't use the Apple tablet with Maya. Honestly, you might want to look at the cheaper Cintiq. And I know that that's probably not what you want to do. Yeah, a refurbished Wacom, because they've got their own, I don't know, they've got their own warranties in place for the refurbished stuff, so they should take care of you. But I don't know. I don't know much about their customer service or anything like that, so I don't want to like say they're great or whatever. But if you're gonna do Maya stuff, any 3D stuff or any animation, go with a Cintiq or a Wacom tablet. You can get one of the off-brand ones, but you are with this stuff, you are gonna get what you pay for, pretty much. So with Cintiq, you are paying for their name, with Cintiq and Wacom, but they are known to take care of their products, their people, and their stuff. So their whole ecosystem is really really good, and that's pretty much why the schools all use Cintiq, and that's why everybody is trained on those. That's why they're like industry standard. So if you start with a Wacom and a Cintiq and you get really good at that, you will already be a few steps ahead of the people who haven't, if that makes sense. So it's honestly an investment in yourself as well. But these are all factors that you'd have to think about, obviously, and compare and contrast, because I don't know other brands that are out there that are a direct competition to Wacom. I'm sure that there are, and I'm sure that there are pretty good ones that I'm just unaware of. So I would definitely do some research on that. The lack of the stand. That's true, but you can buy a stand. You can buy an off-brand stand because it's just a stand, and I wouldn't worry about it. There's no technology involved. But I'm pretty sure they have it now where you can 3D print your own stand that you can connect to your like desk in a way. So the stand thing, if that's really something that's like keeping you from it, that's totally a fixable problem. A very easy fixable problem to make it comfortable. So, but I totally get the no stand thing is something that they were complaining about when I was looking into it too. And to be fair, I still want a Wacom. I'd like one of the big Cintiqs. Not big, but like sketchbook size. Maybe a little bigger than my Apple tablet is right now. But yeah, if you want more information that I did not give you, send me a message and I will try my best to answer with as much information as I have. But I'm excited. I'm excited that you are going back to school and you're getting financial aid and stuff. You're trying to upgrade your art station. But I am running out of time, and I do want to start. So, I'll change the scene, I think. I'm going to do something different. It's going to be weird, but this is Jazzwind with Dredge. No, that's stupid. Edit that out. This is Jazzwind, Day 2, Dredge. Let's go. Okay. I need YouTube intros, so I'm trying something new. What was the last thing we did? We saved... I don't know. You're fine. You're not hijacking my stream. I literally stream so that I can hang out with people and play games. So, like, communication and talking is great. Plus, I love helping people, and I love teaching people. So if there's something that I do know that I can help you with, I'm always going to try. I'll try my best. Okay, so we're in the main city. Look at research. I have 0 research parts. Right. I'm starting to remember. We're trying to upgrade the ship so that it's bigger. And I have more space for more fish. Oh, and I found a ring! It says it's supposed to bring good luck, but I don't know if it actually does. So... Alright, we've read all of our books. I got the ring because I saved a castaway that was stranded. Alright, we gotta be brave and go further than where we were. Oh, there's a mutant fish. And then I still need to keep an eye on the time, but we should be fine. I tried to make the visibility on my ears brighter so that you guys can see when they react. Because anytime I'm fishing, even with the water, all of my razor stuff is reacting, and I don't think you can see any of that, and that's disappointing. But it's pretty cool on my end. Where's the mutant one? There it is. Grotesque mackerel. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes like nothing you've ever seen before. He's kind of cute. I love his big teeth. Alright, I'm gonna go sell these so they don't rot, and then I think we're gonna go explore a little bit and try to find some more parts. This is surprisingly addicting. Like, when I left stream yesterday, I wanted to keep playing, and I'm like, I can't. I have to wait. No, that's not what we're here for. Lousy weather lately. Almost makes you not want to get out of bed. But you and I, we've got to do it, eh? We're what keeps people from going hungry. Oh wow, actually, yeah. It's pretty important. I wonder what the population of their little town is. Okay, undog. I hope my boat gets bigger as I actually upgrade it, and it's not just a teeny tiny. Although the bigger it gets, the harder it probably will be to maneuver. I wonder what that means, that little bar. Okay, where are we on the map? This is where that shadow person was. The Gale Cliffs. So yeah, let's keep going beyond and see what this X is. Whoops. Okay. I am gonna skirt around the island to see if there's anything along the shore. Like a wreck or something I can get supplies from. Oh, I went back to find the streamer that raided with all of their awesome followers. That was very motivational in me learning how to crochet. It's her name is Mommy Dizzy, but Dizzy with 2 E's, not 2 E's, 2 3's instead of 2 E's. Oh no, it's getting dark and I'm in the middle of nowhere. Look at that cool little archway. Okay, lights generally indicate there's a town. Let's go there. And I can dock for the night and not have to worry about whatever's out here trying to get me. There's red. There's got to be a dock here. I see the little the tires. Yeah, there we go. Ingfell. Retired whaler, Ingfell resident. What is it? What can you tell me about Ingfell? Ingfell used to be whaling town. Emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. What was that sound? Okay. The rest of the town would get to work. Ugh. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago, and now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Anything else? Did they kill all the whales? What is it? They didn't kill all the whales because I saw orcas last time. Do you need help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here, we consider aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. She wants rotten fish. Rotten conger eels. Normally we bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dog keeps digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? Sure. Thank you. You'll be decently compensated. Anything else? We're gonna catch the conger eel. Ah, yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliffs themselves. I imagine they've been fished out around the edges. So you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliffs to find them. Oh, they've been fished out, which means that there's no more there. They've fished them all out. So you may have to venture into passageways. Okay. Oh, and did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Anything else? Okay. Many years ago, the cliffs used to be a haven for smugglers and pirates. Legend tells of two pirate lords who used Gale Cliffs as their hideout. Supposedly, they got into some disagreement, and a huge battle was fought around the south side of the cliffs. There certainly are a large number of wrecks in that area. Both sides were completely destroyed. Their treasure hoards left abandoned and unclaimed to this day. I dare say they'd be worth a lot if anyone knew where to find them. Anything else? Oh yeah, she's just telling me there's treasure in these waters. Have you heard of the tale of Magrin? He was an old whaler from these parts. As the whales got more scarce, the crews spent longer and longer at sea trying to find them. Magrin, it seems, wasn't cut out for this. He formed an unnatural attachment to a scroll he found on one of these trips. He says this scroll told him how to become immortal by eating mutated fish. People started calling him Magrin the Fisherman. The Fishman, not Fisherman. Magrin the Fishman. One day, the town awoke to find all the boats, nets, and lines had been slashed in the night, and old Magrin was nowhere to be found, nor has he been seen since. Anything else? That's ominous. Where can I sell my fish? Here. We catch our fish ourselves here, so we don't have much need for buying any. But there's a merchant that travels around. She's usually anchored across the bay. She buys and sells almost anything, and she does repairs too. Anything else? Oh, okay. So if I'm like out this way, I've got resources to do things. Storage, anything. Any shipwrecks? The real wreck around here is the settlement at Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved on over to those cliffs years ago. I suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Anything else? Have you heard about any strange things in the area? Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliffs. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying. That doesn't make sense to me. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats, but we couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them since. Anything else? Oh. Excuse me. We're gonna sleep. Okay, so that's not the X. So another message in a bottle here. Artifact manifest added to cabin. This is unrelated. Vessel SY Grand Prize. Owner Mr. Michael Schultz. Port Gale Cliffs. So this is the stuff he had on his ship, I think. Oaken music box. Purchased from the Antiquarian. Yeah, purchased from the Antiquarian at Little Morrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition. Has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by locksmith. I think the stove is on, but I don't know if I did that. Now I'm starting to stress out. Wooden mask. Carved wooden tribal mask said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, rain, and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set. Bone china. Bone china is so awesome. I have a bone china cup. It is so awesome. It's very thin, and I'm so afraid I'm going to break it, but it looks so nice, and it feels nice. Anyway, bone china, 6x cup, 6x saucer. Acquired from an Eastern dealer. Do not use. I wonder why. Jar of earth. A jar of earth. I've got a jar of dirt. A jar containing earth from a meteor impact site. Allegedly. Okay. We get to find a jar of dirt, I think, and I'm very excited about that. That's a cute little reference. Is that a boat? Well, how do I get in there? Because that's where the red is. There's a shipwreck in there. A pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. Okay. That's the second explosive area. And yeah, that's one of the artifacts that we need. Oops. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? Yeah, do you know how I could clear the debris? You probably need some explosives to shift those rocks. My brother at Inkvale used to make explosives. Oh, that was the old guy we met. For the whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff. But with the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. What else do you want to know? Yeah, this place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly holding out here for quite some time. Truth be told, I've been reconsidering my position lately. I have been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life, until the collapse. Now I'm alone and cut off by land and sea, left only with these trembling rocks on all sides. Yeah, I could help you move to Inkville. It's not that simple. My brother would never... You see, I used to live in Inkville with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest. I stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Well, he obviously doesn't have it. The way... You don't ask this question. Where is it? That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, the creature, it dragged debris from the houses down into its wretched barrows. The crest went down with it. Oh, great. It's a lost cause, I know, but if you were to find it, it's a large whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. Okay, yeah, I'll look for it. Thank you, but please be careful. Yeah, the odds of me finding an item in the ocean. I mean, obviously I'm gonna find it if that's the game, but still. Alright, going back to Ingfell to see if this guy will make bombs for me. Bomb maker. I heard you used to make explosives. I did. Sometimes the carcasses needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient or the more pleasant, but it got the job done. I've been thinking about getting back into it. I might be able to rustle up something strong enough to clear these debris piles in the cliffs. But I'm not sure. I don't have enough energy these days. Yep, I could use that. Alright, I'll think on it some more, but I make no promises. Anything else? No. Okay. Because, yeah, there's two explosive... That obviously has to be an explosive thing. Bonk. Ah. Ahoy there. You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. What? I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to pursue the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Wow, this is all her? Huh. Hey again, come by for a chat. Do you need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could share your info with me? Sure. Great. The fish I have left to track down are oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and a coelacanth. Coelacanth? That's like an extinct fish, I think. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What did you want to know? Oh, man. Alright, what about the oarfish? Given that the oarfish has a long and fragile body, I suspect they'll live in reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of Gale Cliffs would suit them. Yeah, I'm assuming they're gonna all be in each of the areas, so I'm not gonna read all that. Did you ever see strange things at sea? Strange things. Plenty, but I try not to dwell on them. You could go crazy, you know? Ha. But hey, if you're seeing strange things, maybe you're not seeing them the right way. Maybe they're not so strange after all. Or perhaps they are, and they're incredibly dangerous. Better not risk it. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Okay, I'm curious as to what she meant by that, because of the ghost ships that we've been seeing, and the little cyclone that I saw, and the little thing that goes bloop in the water. Are you always out on the water? Yeah, always. I like to keep moving along. The merchanting is secondary to the traveling. Really, I'm more of a merchanting traveler. I get to see a lot of places, which is nice. I also get to meet a lot of people, which is only sometimes nice. I feel that. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Alright, tell me about the cliffs. Well, there's Ingfell just across the bay, which is a dreary little whaling town. The folks there are always in need of something, which keeps me in business. The residents are always talking about the cliffs. Most of them seem afraid. Frankly, I'm not sure why they stay. Occasionally, I hear deep rumblings from within the rocks. I don't hang around here for long. Is there anything else you want to talk about? No, okay. Okay. Inside of that, I'll buy any fish. I don't have any fish. I already sold all those fish. Say, have you met the photographer? She stopped by my pontoon a little while back. She's loaded up with fancy camera equipment to take pictures of all the wildlife. She sighs wistfully. I wish I had my own camera. Wouldn't it be nice to be able to document everything you do? You'd never forget anything. Anyway, she said she was setting up on a small island to the south of the Morrows. If you're in the area, maybe you should check on her. South of the Morrows. Hold on. The North Pole is at the top, so the South... No. Wait. Where is Santa? Is he at the North Pole or the South Pole? Santa's at the North Pole. Santa's up here. So the South is down. So it's gotta be one of these... Don't judge me, okay? It's gotta be down here then. And where are we? Over here? So yeah, just scooch around. And then this thing? What are all these lines? Is there like some weird... How does it look over here? Oh, these are like the beach, or underneath the... These are like shallow water. So it stays deep in the middle? That's what a basin is. Duh. Sometimes, like, I know these things, and they just don't click sometimes. Alright. Let's see. Alright, I'm pointed the wrong way. Check this island, and we'll go check that island. But I have to be careful because I can't sleep just anywhere. It has to be on the docks. I don't want to be caught out at night. There's something over there. No. The other thing just said question mark, didn't it? Yeah. Dredge. No, that's not this. There is something over there, though. Oh, I bet it's a wreck. Okay. Ouroboros flag. Oh. Is this for my ship? Did I just find a cosmetic? I have to take that to the artist, I guess? To use. Ah! What was that? I'm kind of scared. To Dredge here. I think it was just a whale. A whale, yeah, okay. I think it was a whale. But I heard that roar that one time. That one character was talking about a leviathan chasing him. Oh man. Don't hit the rocks. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach on one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Look in the cabin? You're in the cabin. Try to find a loose floorboard. Look in the cupboards and drawers. The cupboards have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. You're in the cabin. There aren't any floorboards left. Oh, well then where am I standing? The equipment is all still there, though surely exposure to the elements has fried the internals. You angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top. You put it in your pocket to read later. Okay, I'm in the cab. Go back. Check out the cargo. You poke through the cargo hold. A few items remain, not yet lost to the sea. Okay, I need these metal scraps. Oh, I can't actually take it. Unless can I put it in storage? Oh, okay, cool. So like I didn't click that last thing, I just clicked it with the storage button. I'm getting nervous. This is literally where the whale was, if that was a whale. Oh man. Why is the ocean so scary? Okay, dock. Is this the photographer? Yay! We found her! Oh, she's adorable! Hello. Sorry. Would you step out of the way for a moment? You're in my shot. You move to the side. A few seconds later, the photographer sighs in exasperation and mutters to herself. No, this simply won't do. What's the matter? The angle of this lens is all wrong. I'll never get a close-up shot of anything with this. And the others, I fear they were lost overboard. She sighs again and looks off to the west. I was sailing from Stellar Basin, you see, squeezing my boat through a narrow gap between two islands, and then I crashed into some coral. I thought I heard something in the water behind me, so I dared not stop. If you were able to retrieve the lenses for me, let me see. She rummages through what few belongings survived the trip. I have a spare camera here that I don't need. You're welcome to it, if you can find those lenses. I'll mark on your map where I think I lost them. So is the camera for me or for the last character that just asked for one? And she marked it on my map, which I'm assuming is this now. Dusty Pontoon. Is that lady's boat's name? Alright, we can sleep here. And then Ad is trying to play. So we'll sleep and let Ad play, and then I'll be right back. Alright, so Ad time! I am assuming that the camera, I don't know why I did that in quotation marks, I'm pretty sure the camera is for the merchant lady, because when she was talking about it, it was in green. I'm assuming it's a quest item. Or just a usable item. It could be why it's green. Okay, all the way back at the bottom. This one's difficult. Oh, finally! Bag of doubloons! Bag of gold doubloons. This ought to fetch a decent price somewhere. Okay, okay. Got me a bag of doubloons! Alright. Before I go do her quest, I want to upgrade the ship. So from here, we're gonna go find some upgrade pieces. Do I not know what this is? Oops. Tiger mackerel. The Shadow Man wanted this. Oops. Excuse me. Bearded mackerel. He's cute. Look at him. The wispy tendrils sprouting from its mouth and flanks continue to writhe long after the fish has stopped flailing. So the fish is dead, but its little whiskers are like... bleh. Okay. Alright, well now we... Now it's about to be dark. I was gonna say we should go find the Shadow Man, but... Let's go back to town, maybe? This one over here? My fish is gonna spoil. I can sell him to this lady, I guess. I should dock here. I shouldn't make it across. I should dock there. Is that water falling off the cliff? Because that's kind of cool. And can pay the most for fresh ones. Okay. Can she buy weird fish? Yes. So we just need to... I was just about to say we just need to make sure we keep one, but I just held the button down because that's what I was used to, and I sold all the fish. So now we get to go back and go get another one. Okay, it was literally like straight this way. And oops. Oceanic perch. What was it trying to tell me here? Oh. You know what? I think I like that each fish has its own mini game. Or not each fish, but there are several different mini games for the fish. It's not all the same. Like Stardew fishing. I'm hearing weird stuff. Okay, no. Maybe it's just the storm. I mean, I wasn't actually expecting it to be right in the same spot, but I'm a little sad it's not. Is this the spot it was even? It's not. It was that one. I was already here. I already cleaned that out. Woo! Lightning scared me. This is gonna be it. It's not. It's a blue mackerel. Okay, well now I'm full, but I want the mutant fish. Mini-eyed mackerel. I'll trade a mackerel for it. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, gill plates dotted with eyeballs. Superfluous, but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. Ugh. Okay. Well, I'm full, so I need to just go and sell stuff. I need to be faster. Like, I feel like we just left and it's already nighttime. And it's foggy. See, that spooks me. I don't know what that is. And from everything else, anytime there's red, it's like spooky stuff. I think it's something coming after me, but I'm not sure. I love the sound of rain against the roof of my cabin. Is there anything better? Here, take all the fish. You might be used to dry docks, other ports, but we can make the same upgrades to your boat at the floating dock. Check it. Okay, this is just upgrades. Does it keep my upgrades? Oh, it does. Weird. It is. That's what I thought. I thought that's something coming after me. It's spooky. I've managed to avoid it thus far, but it always pops up and spooks me. Okay, so round 2. We're gonna try to go back and get that mackerel. What are these? It's questionable cod. No, it's focused. That's the shallows. Perch. Blue mackerel. Tiger mackerel. Where was it? Wait. So it shouldn't be this one, but it should be this one. Okay, sorry. Important message. It's 3:30. Okay. Wow, that one was pretty spot on. That one was not. I like the inventory management system better than I thought I was going to. I thought this was going to be tedious, and I just was gonna hate it, but this is kind of fun. And whenever I fill it up, just nice, I get like this super satisfying feeling. Oops. Okay. And then we're gonna give it to the Shadow Man first. He's here. At the S. Directly north, right? Yep. North. What did he give me last time? I think it was an upgrade part, but I don't remember. There he is. It's the Shadow Man. And I'm gonna get stuck here at night. More still empty. They point to another shape on a second scroll. This one looks like a tiger mackerel. There you go. Again, they rip into the flesh of the fish, drawing out its heart. It's consumed as quick as the first. Almost fulfilled. They point to a fish on the final scroll. This one is a snake mackerel. Oh, check it out, it's long. Okay. Poo nuggets. Where am I gonna go? Okay. Here. That's the city. If I keep headed straight, I should make it, even if it's dark. Oh wait, you know what I want to do? Never mind. It's broken. there's gonna be rocks around. Yup. I made it! Check it out. Oops, no. Nothing after me right now. Take these fish before they get spoiled. They're already stale. So these two things need to go across. Hang on, is there anything? Oh, no. Claw. Oh, it's showing me the extra parts. Okay. I'll sleep and go across. Oh, I forgot last time we were here that one guy took off. The dock worker. The dock worker is standing motionless on the edge of the dock, staring down at the water. He seems paralyzed by fear at what he sees. What's wrong? He stares ahead in silence. You stand with him for a while. Occasionally, a tremor shakes his body and his breathing becomes labored. Are you okay? He seems unable to respond. He strains, clenching his fists, eyes shut tight with the effort. A tear rolls down his cheek. You notice his neck and overalls are covered in a dark fluid, the same dark fluid that was leaking from the package you delivered earlier. His body relaxes suddenly and his eyes snap open again. They are cloudy and expressionless. Fluid rattles through his lungs. A drop of dark ooze falls from one of his ears and lands on the dock. It slips between the boards and disappears into the water below. What was that? A trembling head turns ever so slightly towards you. His breathing grows heavy in anger until you step backwards, leaving him standing there on the dock. Okay, I think that the dock worker is messed up. I'm pretty upset because he was our buddy. I found a flag. So you found a scrap of fabric, eh? Let me see. Or okay. A unique design. Do you want to attach it now? Yes. Yes, I do. Look at this cool flag. Okay, leave. A returning customer. Please take this as a symbol of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find it useful. He pulls a book from a stack sitting on his desk and hands it to you. It's covered in dust, but otherwise seems in good condition. Storage. No. Oh, right. Okay, so this... Sell all trinkets. No! It sold the good luck thing. I guess it wasn't... It didn't matter. I have a lot of money now. Enough for the thing that I need. A little disappointed it sold that ring, but that probably means that it's not... It doesn't do anything. It can accidentally be sold. Does time doesn't go by slower in here. I just feel like my day's longer. What did I come back for? Research. No. What? It's huge. How much did I pay for it? Okay, it's in storage now. Hold on. 18 knots. That's literally better than the insurance that I have, but it would limit me to 1 until I get... I'm gonna keep this. Repaired. Okay. This is squared. 36 knots. So yeah, this is still better. Uninstall. Uninstall. Bam. Okay, we should be a little faster. And then I think I'm gonna keep these. Where should we go next? This is where her camera lenses are. He wants me to find something. I mean, I guess I should go over here and see where the... No, I should focus on upgrading the boat before I do anything else. So let's go find supplies. Let's go, like, back through here and see if there's anything back there. What is the steel point? Blackstone Isles, steel point. It's north. I probably shouldn't, considering it's almost nighttime. There is a dock over here, I think, so I can rest for the night. Oh, right! This is where we dropped off the builder. I'm gonna check on her. Hey, thanks again for helping me move out here. I've managed to get myself set up now. I found this while I was unpacking. You should take it. I got a book. She hands you a book. The cover is dusty, but otherwise good condition. If you ever need to use the dock or store stuff here, be my guest. Okay. Excuse me. Oh. There's a weird sound. Alright, I'll hang out for a minute. Because this is all what looks like boards and stuff. Cloth. Excuse me. Cloth, thank you. I guess I'm going to leave. Oh. Voltaic grouper. Oh, he's cool looking. An unknown green energy arcs and crackles over this fish's scales. It thrashes ceaselessly, even hours after being pulled from the water. That's a weird one. Okay, oh my goodness. So I'm assuming as you progress the game, just like with this, I'm going to be able to pop up more places to rest along the way. Look, there's a ghost ship. There it goes. Here it comes. Oh no, rest! Ghost ship. I bet my fish are gross. No, they're still fresh. I probably should have went and got some more boards, but I don't want my fish to get gross. Wait, wait, wait. Here's some boards. Or metal. Something in here. Oh no, it's metal. I still need the metal. Hang on. This does not need to be there. Not gonna be enough. It's just frustrating because there is enough spaces. I don't think I can make, because that's always gonna have a dip. Oh no, because the rod. No, I don't think there's a way for me to get it. Okay. Alright, we're gonna leave then. I wonder if we'll go faster when we're bigger too. Try it out. Wait. I haven't seen that strange red light in a while. Wonder what it was. That was the artifact I pulled up, I'm pretty sure. No. Oh, just barely. A bit of wood, a scrap of metal. Right, get out of here. And some fish. Ugh. Yeah, wait. I just realized we got a bunch of books and I haven't equipped one. What was that? I'm about to play myself again. did I do this? Okay, there's a bit of metal. Right, leave. This looks like a scrap of wood, though. Oops. Alright. I'm not gonna be able to get the metal, but I can get one more fish. Oh, there's a mutant fish here. Not here. Squid. Legitimately, it literally doesn't matter. Oh, there we go. Boop. Okay, now we can leave. I need to just drop that crab trap somewhere, so I'm not holding on to it anymore. No, I keep doing this. Do we want more engine first? Or rod spaces? It's not rod spaces, it's for nets, whatever that is. Okay. One more scrap of metal. No. Oops. Okay. Metal! And that should be all of it. Now we just need to go fish. And sell everything. Oh, there's a fanged cod. I don't think I can. Yes! Genius! Big brain. Bam. Okay. on a second. I need just a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and run ad break, and I'll be right back. Ad break. Dry dock. Okay, got the last bit of scrap. I should have sold the fish first. Okay. 2 rod spaces. Oh, what? Oh my god. Of course there's stuff for the hole. Why wouldn't there be? Research complete. Oh, okay, cool. Four bits of wood, 3 bits of cloth. What the fuck is this? Refined metal? 2 metal scrap. How do you get refined metal? Well, hold on a minute. Somebody's got to, like, refine it for me, and I haven't found that person. So, I'm not getting a bigger hole right now. What was it showing me? Nets. Improved trawler net. So, I don't understand. Oh, I don't have one. Okay. Oh, what does this do, though? Lasts for a day. The simple design will passively catch basic fish when deployed, a wise investment for those that want to explore the oceans. So it acts like a trap, I guess, that I bring along with me? What sucks, it takes over one of the spots for my fishing rod. I don't necessarily need this one anymore, I guess, since this is coastal and shallow, so... Because I want this, so I can do oceanic stuff. Okay, go to cargo. To cargo. Oh. What is the particular engine? Is that the one I had? Yeah, someone's doing the engine unfamiliar way. No, sell it. Sleep. Don't undock. It's right at night. I was about to leave. Okay, so I still need stuff, but I need stuff I can't get, so I might as well just keep exploring a little bit. Let's see. Go back up to Steel Point. I want to go around these islands. It's a little close to the volcano, though. Whatever. Why wouldn't the builder refine the metal? Blue mackerel. I have the oceanic thing, so I want to use it. So I gotta find something that's oceanic. Pretty sure I gotta go further out for that, though. Oh, of course I'm waiting. Oh, it's gone now. Good job. Bronze whaler. It's got odd shape. No, actually, bring it down. Okay. No, I'm not fishing out another one. I don't have space for that. It's a turtle! Okay, hold on. Come here! Come see me! Hang on, I gotta get up and lock the door. I'll be right back. You gonna come sit with me? Come on, buddy! Nope. No, he's not. Okay. He ran off to go get some toys. It's looking at the drags behind you and auto catches some things. Okay, cool. Sorry, I just saw that. Is that a dog? Oh, it's orcas! What is straight ahead of me? I think I'm gonna have to go check it out because it looks pretty cool. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go. Follow the orcas. That looks like another lighthouse. It's huge. Or a tower. It could be just a castle, because there's some ruins and stuff. It's the shadow people! There's statues of them. Okay, that's like a little volcano, I think. Yeah, it's a little volcano vent. I was like, oh no, it's a monster! A man meets you. A man meets you as you dock, bracing himself against the wind and spray. Oh, rapturous day! A fresh disciple carried to me atop the waves. Come ashore, weak thing, and rest your weary soul. I'm just passing through. Nonsense! Your arrival is providence from the deep itself. I have been calling, and now you are the answer. The rite of purification is almost at hand, and you are to be my replacement. Okay, I'm listening. Your trial begins immediately. Tell me, what does your spirit seek? Happiness? Why would it? Ha! Merely an excuse to halt the search for something greater. Happiness is, by definition, a compromise. And your flesh, what does it crave? The warmth of the sun? And yet it eludes you. Darkness is cast over the rest of your days. Finally, what does the world deserve? What does the world deserve? The world deserves nothing. Nobody deserves anything. I'm gonna go with everything, though, I guess. In a way, it deserves all that is washed ashore, freely given from the deep, but no more than that. The trial is concluded. You still have much to learn, but that knowledge will be delivered to you in time. Now, your role as my initiate is to act as herald of the purge. Just as I was, for the one before me. The nearby spires blaze with eternal fire, yet the stone hearths of those three idols lay barren and void. Retrieve three fathomless flames from the crags behind us and ignite the crucibles. That's asking a lot, sir. Visit the shrines of the deep. I will mark them. They will offer further guidance, and I must provide no more. Fanatic is his name, I guess. Ancient temple. These are the spires he was talking about. The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient pictures and text. Which carving do you want to look at? Sure, the bubbling vent. The carving shows a bubbling underwater vent, the breath of salvation. It burns those that mean harm. Only the pure remain. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Protection, follow the magma, find them. The stone columns of the temple are carved with ancient... A large eyeless beast. The carvings of a large fish with crossed out eyes. The unseeing mother. When the starving cannot eat, she approaches. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Blind, but can hear her children. Avoid at all costs. Okay, that's not ominous or anything. That's obviously a blind sea monster. The swarm of small critters. The carving shows a swarm of small fish surrounding a boat. The ravenous children, alone they are nothing. Together they summon her. Beneath these words, somebody has added a crudely scratched note. Do not let them grip you. Burn them away. What does that mean? Okay. What about the statue? Which statue do you want to look at? The middle statue. Oh. I don't know. I don't have anything for this. Leave. So these are the crucibles. Or the thing I put the crucibles on. I'm looking for shipwrecks. Relics, he say. Perhaps. One such as this. He pulls an antique pocket watch from inside his robe. Yep, I need that. Droplets of sea spray crackle and seethe in the air around it. You are drawn to it too, I see. It found me during my rite of proving as I scavenged for creatures of power. It sapped at my spirit when I first recovered it, but I came to appreciate its strange nourishment with time. As you will when the ritual is prepared. It will be yours to carry forth. Anything else? The scroll. I found it at the end of my other life. It washed ashore as all great gifts do. It took some time for me to decipher the runes. It speaks of an incomprehensible door. And those wretched, twisted fish that swim through, their flesh is the closest thing to a key. Anything else? Are there others? There are pretenders, failures that make a mockery of the deep. I tried correcting their ways, but I soon saw that they had lost the path. I left them to their ceaseless hunger. Anything else? Okay, I already know what I'm doing. So their ceaseless hunger, that's probably the shadow people. Cloth. How many did I need? I needed like 2 or 3, didn't I? Let's do 3, just in case. Whoops! Oops. Oh, I hit the dock. Bonk. love all the stuff you can see under the water. That's so cool. Also, let's read this. Messages. June 1st, 1927. Is this the same as these people? June, July, August. Yeah, so this is first. Yesterday was the reading of his mother's will. Most of the remaining estate went directly to him, of course, but to my surprise, she bequeathed me her pocket watch. Curious. I'm not fond of the thing, but I know that taking it will mean a lot to him. I cannot help but feel it is some veiled jab at me from beyond the grave. She was the type to do such a thing. Was I late on some occasion? I cannot recall. Oh. What? Fisherman's note. Deep sky, deep forever. Casket, seal broken. Fog core, question mark. 5 equals rise. He knows. What does that even mean, though? I hate when I hear crazy, strange sounds. I feel like that's on purpose because it's the ocean, but... Is this a different Shadow Man? It is. Yeah, he wants me to give him fish. A cusk eel. Okay. I don't have that, so... And I just realized I'm going the wrong way. Very much the wrong way. Oh no. The lighthouse is so far away. I'm not gonna make this. Might actually have to equip that stupid haste and use it. I don't want to. I feel like it's gonna cause monsters to chase me. I might make it to the builder's house if that's what this is ahead of me. What? What is this? Oh, okay. It was spooky. There it was back there, waiting for me. Okay. By the time I make it back, that shark I caught is definitely gonna be gross. What time is it? Okay. So, I should have enough time to go check out the other 2 areas really fast. Since there's nothing else I can really focus on in the next 15 minutes, I can at least see what they look like. So let's do that. Oh, it's just rot. Never mind. Oh, it was 3! Look at that. I'm glad we got a 3rd one just in case. Okay, Where's my cargo? We need to drop this somewhere. Get it out of my inventory. $23 feet. Oh, it says few and plenty. Plenty. That's kind of cool. Okay. Where am I now? We're pointed toward the basin. Let's go check out the basin then. Not sure if I've been over here. That's obviously a shipwreck. Probably shouldn't have dredged, because if I stay here, it's gonna get dark, and I don't know if there's gonna be any place for me to sit up. I don't see any lights. Okay. So this seems more tropical. There's a big boat here in the middle. Oh no. What are these? Firefly squid. Cute. I'm only gonna grab one though, because it'll probably get rotten. That's that boat. I'm gonna avoid that red jellyfish. Oh, lights are on. Can I dock here? Yes! Okay. It's a laboratory and a generator. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboards. Hey! Yeah. I emptied the cupboards. Inspect the equipment on the table. There are some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently." Imminently is what that says. Evacuating to fort. Look on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the wall. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. Okay, got a second research part. Pluck an item from a gouge on the floor. I'll leave. Check out the generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. Oh. But I can sleep here, so... This place is really pretty. What was that? What is that? I'm hoping that that's just plants, but they don't look like plants. I'm not going out there. more panic resilience. There's a little town. We're gonna go to the little town. Wait, we're in the basin, right? So that, yeah, that's what that is then. That whole spot seems suspicious. Okay, I can't dock here, I guess. I'm hearing a dog. There it is. Whoops. Shoot. There is a skinny brown dog leaping around in the shallows. Occasionally, it lunges at the water, snapping at some small silvery fish. Its technique is ineffective. You jump off the boat into thigh-high water. The dog stops chasing fish and focuses on you. You throw some scraps into the water near the dog. It pounces at the splash and swallows seawater. Aww. You wade towards the shore. As you get near, the dog backs up a little ways. It sits. You make soft, encouraging noises, and the dog cautiously approaches. It stops just out of your reach. Hold out some fish in your hand. You hold fish grabs in the palm of your hand. The dog approaches slowly, but soon begins licking at them. Pat the dog. You reach out and gently pat the dog. I get to pet the dog! Yay! Its eyes follow your hand. It seems to understand you're not a threat. You pat the dog again. It seems to be enjoying it. Pat the dog. You pat the dog again. Okay, leave. You make your way back towards the boat. As you're wading out, you hear the splashing of 4 legs cutting through the water. You stop and turn around. The dog is standing a few paces behind you. It tilts its head questioningly. Yeah. You continue, this time, with the dog alongside. Its tail is wagging so hard it beats the water into a froth behind it. When you get to the boat, you turn around and pull the dog on board. Well, heck yeah! Of course! I'm gonna take this little dog with me. You lift the dog onto the deck. It walks around briefly before curling into a ball and looking up at you. Maybe you could find this dog a more permanent home. Alright, I'm concerned because of the time. I'm not gonna dredge here. Wow, look at that ship! Alright, where are we on the map? In the middle of the Stellar Basin. So I can go back, or I can go to Ingfell. I think I'm gonna go to Ingfell first. This should be straight ahead. It's a whale shark! Check that out. Why is there a bunch of red? Abyssal. Oh. I don't think I want to fish in the abyss just yet. Makeshift dock. Campsite. Next to the dock is a derelict campsite. Strange symbols are scratched into the sand. What do you want to do? Search the campsite. An extremely rough and worn sheet of fabric is collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. Inspect the symbols. The symbols span the breadth of the beat of the camp. Twisting this way and that, some are grouped together into what must be words. Fresh footprints tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. Inspect the last symbol more closely. A glint of metal shines up through the sand. Oh, there's a ring. Take it for yourself. Inspect the footprints. Whoever left the footprints was barefoot. The prints are large and wide, perhaps indicating they were left. Excuse me. Ugh. Perhaps indicating that they were left by a man, but you don't know how. But you don't know much about footprints. Okay. Leave. Where am I on the map? I'm here. That sounds like a monkey. No, 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 it's not a monkey. It's a cat, not a capybara. It's one of those fish. This looks like a place I can dock for the night. Kookaburra! That's it. That's what I was trying to say. Kookaburra. They're pretty big too, I think. Okay, we're gonna sleep here. Okay. Just making sure she didn't want the dog. That's where Ingfell is. So go here, lighthouse. So we saw the basin. That's kind of cool. With whatever the thing is in the middle. We saw the devil's spires or whatever. What am I missing? Oops. The twisted strand. Okay. I should have enough time to make it out there and then maybe save. I don't. Should we not save in an unknown location? Unfortunately, I do have to call it quits a little early today, but I'm going to dinner with my dad. We're gonna go eat buffet. Hey, it's the crab thing I needed! I think? Filler crab, yeah. Onward! I do have crabs for that order. Here it is. Finally. The fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. These'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. That's what you want to call it. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? They get sick. Well, perhaps, but I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish, any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. No, sir, I think this is a bad idea. I'm pretty sure that we, like, just killed the one guy by feeding him a fish. So... I was kind of hoping I could give her the dog. Because she seems lonely. What I do for you? No. Oh, what about the builder? Oh, there it is. I was like, I knew I found something for this. Oh, I will eventually need both of these. Or just this one. I guess I have to research into it though, don't I? Mangrove and coastal, volcanic and shallow. So why was this one better? There's obviously a reason this takes, what, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is probably something I'm gonna want. Okay. Damage. Oh, I need to be repaired. Okay. Alright, make sure this person doesn't want the dog. And then we're gonna see the strand or whatever, and then I'll save it and go get ready. I'm excited. I love Buffet, and the movie we're gonna see is gonna be, it's a good movie because I've already seen it, but my dad hasn't. Nope, that's sad. Oh, where's the builder? She is at Steel Point, isn't she? Yeah. I'm paranoid something's gonna happen to the dog while he's in my inventory, and I don't want that to happen. Mrs. Builder, can she fix it? She does not want the dog. Alright, we're gonna sleep, then we're gonna see this thing, and then I gotta go. Oh, hold up. Yeah, snooze add, because I don't need it right now. Which way? Yeah, the strand. Pretty sure I've already looked at these islands. Would I like to know where to take the dog? Not yet. Not yet. Oh god, it's a whale. Because I won't be able to do anything about it now, and I probably won't remember by next stream, so... We'll focus on it next stream. Okay. There's a shipwreck. Is this a dredge thing? Yeah, oh wait. What is that down there, though? Oh, it's a plane wreck! A plane went down there. There's another plane. Oh. Gray mullet. Okay. least I found somewhere to dock. Rickety pontoon. It's the traveling merchant! Hey again, come by for a chat. Been to Twisted Strand. Not much, to be honest. I've gone inside just the once. I sailed into that lagoon behind us and saw I could go left, right, or straight ahead. Something about the place seemed off. Though through the fog, it looked like the trees were moving. I can't explain it. I turned around and sailed right back out. Sometimes I use the spot to rest for a few days. The sunrises are particularly striking through the haze. Never do any regular business here, of course. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Okay. Fish market, I suppose. I still buy fish that aren't totally fresh, but if it's completely turned to rot, I can't pay you anything for it. Sell all the fish. I love him. I wish I could just keep him on my boat forever. I kind of wish he would bark every once in a while I have him, but you know, he's probably not going to do that. Alright, we'll rest, start the next day, and save it. And then I'm going to try to be here Wednesday. Excuse me, I know that's like a long time. There's a whole weekend in between. I mean, I super want to play more, so... But that is going to be all for us for today. I'm going to be here Wednesday, around the same time, hopefully 2 or 2:30. 2:30 at the latest, I'm sure. And we'll keep going with Dredge. And we'll go with Dredge for that week, and hopefully we can finish it up or get close. If not, we'll probably move on to something else, like we usually do. Unless I'm too addicted to this, and then I want to finish it. So, I got a voicemail. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great weekend, and I'll see everybody Wednesday. So bye, everybody. Bye.